What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about something else that EA Sports is doing that, look, I don't know what's happening, guys. They really messed up big time with this. A lot of us was waiting for a Cam Newton card. I'm just going to go ahead and break it down for you guys really quickly. Many of us was waiting for a Cam Newton card, and EA Sports is like, you know what? We've already, performed being the Grinch, for Christmas, right? By destroying everybody's presents. Let's go ahead and do something else that's even more diabolical. What's interesting about this is the card is so bad that it's already dropped 500k since this release. All right, so what I'm going to tell you guys right now is this. Understand, I'm always going to give you guys the insight into the game to make you understand what really works in MUT. I know a lot of you guys that are new to the game don't really understand why I take the positions that I actually take, but it's because I need about maybe a month and a half to understand what is going to be happening in that current Madden. And I think most of us has already figured out the game is all about abilities. Like right from the jump, everything that they've been doing is all about abilities. So what does that mean? Let's take a look at Cam Newton, because by the way, when he first dropped, he's a limited. People were buying him for 1.1 million. The problem is nobody looks at the abilities, and EA Sports usually gives like a preview of the actual drops the day before. They chose not to do it, and they are very smart because they dropped him and Bobby Wagner, and they could have dropped him right in the toilet with the turds that I did this morning, because they're both, these guys, these cards are so bad. All right, so let me just go ahead and break this down for you. This is a strong arm quarterback, right? And he gets leapfrog for 2 AP. 0 AP fast break, 1 AP bruiser. So my thing is this, right? It seems as if they thought he was a scrambler, because it's real stupid that they gave him these abilities, but a lot of you guys that were buying was just like, yo, it's Cam, it's Cam, it's Cam. Since they've added abilities and changed the throwing motions of quarterbacks, which I was for, I don't think every quarterback should throw the ball the same, but the abilities, they've really changed the way people look at Madden. So if you're a new player in the game, if you don't have specific abilities to make your quarterback have a brain to be able to throw the ball, they won't throw the ball, like it just won't come out. The ball just will not get released. So the reason that this is like really bad is because he doesn't get cheap throwing abilities. And that's a huge, huge L. So if you've pulled him, you really haven't done anything. After, if you watch the video and then you just pull him now, he's a limited, but he's useless. Similar to the Bo Jackson strong safety, he's undersized and he's going to get mossed. So it's kind of useless to have him on the field and in the box, because in my opinion, Acrobat is not what it once was. And that's by design, because everybody had 13 Acrobats when Acrobat was cheap back in the day, and it just worked out. Now with the way the game plays, it's really, really awful to use Acrobat and on undersized players like Palomalu and Bo Jackson, who gets it for 1 AP. So getting back to this is a complete L. And I don't know I don't think the gameplay team talks to the MUT team, or maybe they just don't like each other. Or maybe they were on vacation and just said, look, let's just F things up. I don't know what it was, but this is really bad. I haven't even gotten to the Bobby Wagner yet. But this right here, I have to be totally honest with you guys. I told you guys during the live stream earlier, if you guys are subscribed and you have on post notifications, and you joined me during the live stream, look, he's 586. I'm not trying to buy that. That's garbage. I'm going to leave that right there. He's so bad. But listen, I used to love the Zero Chill promo. This promo used to mean a lot to all of us because we were able to get the Ghost of Madden. It was glitchy. It was a lot of stuff going on that was really, really good. And now they've done so much. Look at this, bro. He's 430. They've done so much of a really, really bad portrayal of what MUT has become that I have to tell you guys, like, I'm completely disappointed in it. Not only for me, but for everybody that was involved with the hype. I have viewers that had over 900 presents, and you guys are gonna show yourselves in this video and let me know it was you. And everything that happened, if you opened your presents right away to when they fixed it and it was a glitch, it has really, really hurt everything about this game. So look, I want to tell you guys about Bobby Wagner. All right, the Lurker ability. Okay, let me just go ahead and break this down for you. Lurker does not animate the way that it used to in the past, where they get ridiculous animations. Okay, so if it's not built in properly, it doesn't really matter. So Bobby Wagner is 6 foot tall. He's gonna get dotted in most cases. All right, they have done nothing to adjust the way that Lurker works. And the linebacker position, the middle linebacker position as a user, has been relatively useless for a very, very long time in Madden, because somebody came up with the genius idea to just not make them be able to jump. because people were having too much success with being able to animate, which if you watch, you know, in the National Football League, you'll see that players actually have legs and they've been blessed with the ability to jump. EA Sports developers took away that ability, and now you pay for it, right? And then it still doesn't work. So now you're put in a situation where you can't use any of the 4-3s or the 3-4s the way we used to, unless you can get a sub, strong safety or somebody in there that can actually animate. So with all of these abilities, Zero AP Enforcer is useless. Okay, it's like you can hit a dude when he has no stamina left, like consecutively over and over again. He will not fumble. Okay, the 1 AP Lurker is not cool. If they gave him 0 AP Pick Artist and Lurker, I would say okay, maybe. But the way this is set up, it's really, really bad, and it's not good for the game. Those are your two limiteds. I'm not even done yet. I want to let you guys know, because I looked at it, and a lot of you guys would tell me like, yo, G, we really need you to tell us how you really feel. All right, Plaxico Burress, right? Everybody knows that deep out, you know, on the wide receiver, right, is one of the best positions in the, you know, best abilities in the game. You can see that his price is still pretty much up because he played for a lot of different teams, and if you have different theme teams, you can get a +2 speed boost to Plaxico Burress, which would jump him up to 97 speed. So his price is not going to be as low as the limiteds. Plus, you can still actively pull the limiteds, and people are constantly re-rolling, so it works out. They had the nerve to give him deep out for 2. One of the abilities that they can just say, you know what, let me go ahead and give them something as a discounted ability. It's Zero Chill. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something logical for the, you know, for these guys that are supporting our game and doing stuff like that. No, they gave him 2 AP deep out. All right. So the discounted abilities that he gets, the runoff elite is really good. I'm going to tell you guys that. Put that on your players if you haven't. It definitely helps in the run game. Okay, the red zone threat in most cases it's pretty much useless, because when you get inside the 20, it's like you're in a box anyway, and everybody plays ridiculous coverage, and it's like you can never really do anything. The bulldozer is also stupid, because it's not really going to do much for you at the wide receiver position. Maybe if you put him in on kickoffs and then you truck a lot, that may help you. 1 AP short in elite could be good, because the short in is definitely one of the more OP abilities. But when you're looking at a player that meets his height criteria and everything about it, and we know what the game is about. The game is about getting mossed. You either moss or get mossed. That's all that happens. So with the way that they set his card up, it is totally an L, because of the discounted abilities don't really apply to what we want from him. We want to be able to get deep out for 1 or even 0. Now look, before you guys say, gee, what are you talking about? What other cards have they done that with? Like, why are you so like adamant about the fact that they effed up all these cards? Simply because they gave us the Calvin Johnson with the discounted ability, and he's still one of the better wide receivers in the game anyway. Get you a Calvin on your team ASAP. That dude just balls. Like this, oh, that's the cornerback. Where's the wide receiver? So there it goes right there. This guy actually gets deep out for 1, and he gets the deep in, which is useless for 0. So EA Sports was very smart with the way they designed his card, because they're like, yo, we know it's garbage, let's give it to him for free. But if you look in this last part, he gets a good discounted ability. All right, this is what I'm talking about. If you understand the gameplay, if they understand the game that they're giving us, they would know what appeals to us. There is no way that Cam Newton as a limited, you know, for the last part of Zero Chill should be that low in price where people don't even want to look at him when they pull him. There should be no reason that anybody would want to drop a Bobby Wagner for any reason at all, at any time, for Zero Chill Part 4. But lo and behold, here we are. All right, so this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to tell you guys this, you know, right away. We're going to go ahead and, you know, tread lightly. If you are pulling, you know, the training variety to get Cam Newton, please sell him as soon as possible. Bobby Wagner, quick sell him. It is what it is. But I know the community is disappointed. Let me know how you're feeling. Happy holidays, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.